All right, good morning. Keep forgetting to do this. I'm really looking forward to seeing how today and tomorrow's shorts perform. I think they are a cut above my usual. Hopefully I'll be able to come up with something for Tuesday and Wednesday. However, for now, we've got things to collect. Wait, that's the chest with the keys that I haven't found. You know, let's go around the backside. No, that's the area on the ground. I don't know. I think I'm understanding the flow, but I have a go at it myself. Minesweeper? No. What kind of nerd plays Minesweeper? I think the funny thing about that game is that everybody kind of works through it differently. And what's obvious to one person ends up not being obvious to another person. And that was really highlighted when we were watching Data Basics play, because I thought it was the easiest board I'd ever seen. But he was riding the struggle bus on such a ridiculous level, or at least ridiculous from my perspective. But I'm pretty sure this is basically how any observer feels. Oh my god, what is this? Are you sure that's not gonna get... Oh, I guess it's not Twitch. Hang on, I gotta fix the overlay. I like the Pepe emotes. I think they're funny. I can't believe that somebody thought it was like some white nationalist friggin' symbol or something. So dumb. I added a whole bunch of the emotes to my my works equivalent of Slack once, and somebody removed them. And I brought it up to management. I'm like, what the hell, guys? And nobody could tell me why they were removed. Anyway, I re-added them and they stayed. It was literally just Pepe riding a goose around. Like, it was during the Untitled Goose Game days. I mean, Pepe's the character, right? Am I screwing up something here? How do I get underground? Seriously. This is a flat landscape. Pepe is the evil one? What? Is it just because the name's kind of French? Like, I don't understand the distinction. People is a cute one? Oh. Okay, I was unaware there was this distinction. I guess I can't tell the difference between two frogs. Whatever, it was one of the frogs riding a goose. Like, how is that offensive in any possible way? geese are seeing a symbol of Canada? Not this type of goose. The Canada goose and the Goose Game goose are completely different geese. Why is it geese and it's not meese? This is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Twister. I want to play Ghosts of Yotai, but it's not out on PC yet. And I don't have a PlayStation, so life is pain. I guess I should play Ghost of Tsushima first, but I'm not gonna buy that anytime soon until Sony drops the price. I feel like Ghost of Tsushima is basically just Sony Assassin's Creed. Probably gonna have to go on the inside. What's up, Letsy? Okay. The second floor is still unstable. All right. Oh, this is gonna be used for some quest, I guess. Is it 2 a.m. for me? No, it's 9:30 in the morning. Oh, I see. We gotta shoot something from a window, I guess. Yeah, it's my stubbornness that takes me down, Wabu. I mean, if he gets nervous when people are watching him doing something, he shouldn't be streaming. Or maybe that's the point. Maybe he's using it as training. The rage of Helheim. Oh, very specific things. See, I'm just used to the bullying by now. I feel like Odyssey is the best of those, although Unity was apparently fairly well received after they patched all the weird bugs out of it. I think Rogue is about where you're an assassin who's actually a Templar? I don't know. Play what you want. I don't have any strong opinions on how you use your time. Unity has the best parkour. Yeah, I'm finding that this game has pretty awful parkour. There's just something about it that feels wrong. Yeah, there's gotta be characters that are like, this assassin stuff is stupid, and vice versa. Let's grab this key. I still haven't found a key for one of the chests out in the middle of nowhere. And then I'll run back. Miss. Jorvik Theater Crypt Key. Live the dream. Whoever added the explosive shot in this game should get a raise. You little wanker. You brought them red dames to our Roman tower, didn't you? Bloody show-off. They take anything. I swear to God, I'll rip your arse out. Get over here right after you're done, you horny knobhead. Sick. Horny knobhead. What level am I in Odyssey? I have no idea. That was so long ago. I had like 220 hours or something in that game. Yeah, I played the crap out of it. How do I get in behind? I don't know. There was just something about Odyssey that was way better paced. I think this is going to be like the previous one where there's just some... way down somewhere here. See if she has some titanium. Or he.
Come, don't be shy.
Tips on how to get the most experience?
You should always have some of these. You couldn't have made a better choice.
I don't even remember how that game worked. I don't remember if the mercenaries were any good for experience or not.
Have you looked?
I have to.
I don't know. I never consider the idea of power leveling in these sorts of games. I just kind of play and it happens. But unlike Valhalla, unlike this game, I never felt like there was a point in the game where I was weak. Isn't this a very early stream? I mean, it's a weekend, so yeah.
My sister and I made them, and they are the finest in the land. I'm not sure about being the finest, but I do love them, everyone.
If you have one in the likeness of Tankrisnir, I will take it.
Wow, thank you. I did it, sis. I sold one. I did it. Sis, I did it. Someone bought a goat.
What about my goat? Where are you going?
Have I been scammed? Freaking kids. Oh my god. Amazing, Ubisoft. Thank you for this experience. Top tier, quadruple A quality. Yeah, normally I stream after work, blah, 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 so it's unfortunate. Time zones are a hell of a drug. What are you showing me, Wabu? skill issue. It's really bad luck. Yeah, I see that. I wonder if I should restart the local recording. Maybe I should move to the West Coast just so I can get more of the European audience. You just had the best ramen in Stockholm. It was so good. You said konnichiwa. No, you're supposed to say oishi. My God. Get your weeb terminology right. Glad you enjoyed it, though. There's some good ramen places here, but they're stupidly expensive. No, oishi.
What about my goat? Where are you going?
Slap on head.
I don't know if Scandinavians are any better or worse than anybody else.
You'll be so happy, sis. Someone bought a goat. Sis, this nice stranger bought our goats. I miss you, sis. Especially during Yule. I hope wherever you are,
16
there are
is
plenty
cheap.
of woolly,
Here
fluffy
it's like
coats to keep you
24
warm.
Canadian or whatever.
Sister. This is your sister.
We made the goats together, but the cold took her last winter. I promised her I would continue selling our goats. She said they can bring warmth into the hearts of others. Here, it's yours. I hope it will keep you warm on your travels. Goodbye, nice
The
stranger.
Gavelbach? The goat? Tell me about this. You have that every Christmas? It's apparently Yule something right now.
Rest, spirit. Your legacy lives on with your sister.
I'm not allowed to run anymore? Okay, there we go. They made it into a fine dining dish? No, so this is one of the things that actually annoys me a lot. I'll watch those, what the hell are they called? Those yotai things or whatever, like the food stalls, and they have this amazing looking ramen for like $3. And here, for 9 times the cost, I get like half the chashu. And it doesn't look anywhere near as good. And the funny thing is that the ramen place here, one of the better ones, is actually a Japanese chain. And it's run by Asian people. And I know there's a bit of, you know, something inappropriate there, but you'd think that having that pedigree plus people who presumably have that culture would result in a good product, but it's just not the same. I had ramen while I was in Auckland because they're really close to Japan, relatively speaking, and there's a lot of Asian people there. And it was slightly cheaper and slightly better, but it still wasn't anywhere near what I've seen at these food stalls. Yeah, plus the yen is super weak, so converting my currency to it would be really good. But you've got to go there in the first place, and I don't speak Japanese, so that's also a problem. I wish I could speak like 100 languages. I don't think being a translator these days is good work, though. Too much, like AI just does too good of a job. Although I guess live translation is still a thing. Be an interpreter. I really wish that Canada focused more on youth multilingual training. I feel like that's a giant failure on our part. Just like that giant failure of a jump I just did. come on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, critical translation. The vast majority of Canada is monolingual, and outside of Ontario and Quebec and maybe New Brunswick, there's no youth French. Also, the numbers of people who speak French in Canada in general are dropping, which is why the language police in Quebec get more and more draconian with time. All right. Where is the magic hole that's going to let me go into the basement? There's got to be some fortified area with a way down.
What do you see, Sunan?
Yeah, Scandinavian countries and just Europe in general do a lot better job of exposing people at a young age to all these different things, and it kind of aligns your brain better. My problem is I just don't put the effort in. Apparently. Maybe this is based on reality. Maybe you need to go hunting, see what you can find. It's got to be in the amphitheater. Don't see any destructible terrain though. There's nothing obvious. Yeah, they're very good, but the problem is that they're not as complete as what Odyssey offered, right? So that discovery or exploration piece just isn't as interesting as it was. Why is there a crane here? No way down. Yeah, the British Empire was built on the bones of the Roman one. How do I get down there? What a mess. You just got a Marcus Aurelius book in mail? I mean, he supposedly banged Cleopatra, right? That's gotta be worth something. The Rome TV series was good. That's one of the few box sets that I actually bought. Isn't that Caesar? I don't know. Might have been. Might have been both. Who the heck knows? I have a hard time believing she was particularly good looking, given all the inbreeding, but hey. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your meal. Yeah. We have discovered something. Don't care about that. Really. But I do need more fabric. Might be worth taking a look. Although it's looking like... Oh, there we go. Get all of it. Finland, Norway, Sweden. No, wrong button. I want the torch. Covet. Following the order of Caesar Magnus Maximus to withdraw all imperial troops from the north, our mandate to remain in Eboracum has weakened considerably. I have therefore made the difficult decision to cease all operations in the north and west of Britannia, including our bureau in Jorvik. All hidden ones are hereby ordered to return to our bureaus in Londinium and Camuledinum for further instruction. Magister Marcellus. Variety is good. Interloper. Seek high if you wish to pass beyond. We have no further use for the tools that have failed us. Okay. It's just another way in. Kind of feels like it. We're back on ground level. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. Wait, why is this all flashy? Around the world, around the world. Right. Okay, let's go find those keys, if possible. Wait, how did I get in here? I slid in, right? Yes. That's a horrifying noise. Who created that? It's crap like that. It makes you feel like wraiths or something are real. And in fact, I'm pretty sure that there was acoustic odysseys like that, or oddities rather, that made people think that ghosts were about. I feel like a lot of the ancient mysteries we don't understand are probably super benign things. Like pretty much everything that they talk about in those ancient aliens thing is probably just something super mundane. Like maybe this stone was super smooth because the guy who was carving it had OCD and spent like 4 years sanding it. Okay, I'm missing something here. Haha, okay. Another silence. Magas opened his mouth, inhaled, and shut it without speaking. We gift this permission to ourselves, the woman said. We are the source of our own purpose. None said a word in reply as the woman looked us over. It seemed that she was neither pleased nor dissatisfied with our silence. Then she began pacing the room, slowly, turning about and looking around our hidden hall with an expression that verged on nostalgia or satisfaction. With this knowledge, she continued, with this understanding comes a great and terrible freedom. The freedom to rise or fall, to live or die, by your own volition. This is why our creed cuts as cleanly as a double-edged sword. You must take this paradox to heart. The success or failure of our brotherhood depends on your willingness to live in the unfeeling emptiness of this world, as if lost in Tartarus, alone and hoping against hope that a door will one day open and let in the light, and that you shall exit, not alone, but with all your brothers and sisters at your side. The woman stopped for a moment to run her hand over a dilapidated stony pillar. She seemed to be reliving an old or half-forgotten memory. Catching herself, she stepped away and continued. Because they were with you all along, your brothers and sisters, beside you in the shadows. You walked in the darkness and silence, You were never alone. I don't remember Cassandra ever being naked. She definitely banged almost everything that walked in that game, but there was never a scene where she was being displayed. So I imagine it's just a horny mod. Imperator Severus flouts the terms of our treaty with Aurelius. He's arrived in Britannia to oversee the fortification and reoccupation of the Antonine Wall. Swift and bold reprisal is needed. The Imperator must die of poison to avoid suspicion of foul interference. Infiltrate Aboricum Villa with caution. Imperator's Praetorians will be on high alert. Make contact with Centurion Calvinus on the morning of AD 3, non-February. The Centurion is one of us and will provide you with the necessary cover. Man, nude mods existed all the way back to Torpedo Tit Lara Croft days. Like, literally nothing has changed. Like, if you're just realizing this, I don't know where you've been for the last 3 decades. Like, there was literally nude games on the friggin' Atari. It's like Wabu's innocence. Yeah, let's just fast travel out of here. Yeah, Steam opened up the floodgates, but it's fine. I don't fundamentally care. You just hide the content and don't buy it. If other people want to spend their money, that's fine. Well, it was just slow, but not innocent. Yeah, I think we learned that over time. We need to stop being so taboo about sex-related things, but most of those games are just shovelware anyway. It's like, solve this match game and you get to see some hentai picture. Yeehaw. How do I know this? We'll leave that undiscovered. And then there's a Bede who has the weirdest games in his list of games. Cobalt Care being the weirdest I've seen in there, but I haven't gone dumpster diving in his library yet. I think there are some things better left undiscovered. Some horrors. Oh, I have no adrenaline? Are you friggin' serious? I have to do this the proper way? Oh my gosh. All right, where are those wolves? I'd rather murder things for adrenaline. This is the proper way to solve the puzzle. Oh. There, murder all the wildlife for profit. It's the human way. It's not even profit. What power level am I? I think I'm like 300 something. Yeah, 350. May as well allocate these things. Yeah, I think I'm at the point where none of this matters. Like, literally none of it. All right. Although I only have one mastery point, which confuses me. I don't know how you're supposed to get mastery points. But whatever. Let's go ahead and try to figure this stuff out. So far, Jorvik is the most annoying collection area by a wide margin. I don't think you move that much faster on a mount here. Yeah. Can't full gallop through the city. Because reasons. The NPCs. Alright, is this a place with the keys or whatever that I didn't find? I'm gonna try it because we've found some things around the areas that have story elements related to this area, so maybe it'll be fine. Nope. What the actual F? Why are there so many?
Be my eyes, Sunan.
And Sunan doesn't see anything. How's it going, Adam? How is this journey we call life? I was talking to my mom about moving to BC today, and she's like, we've had family members that move there, and yeah, it's a lot warmer, but apparently there's never any sun. So I ended up moving back. But I feel like she was selling it to me. No, there was never any sun. Like, it was just too depressing or something. British Columbia. It's a province in Canada. Good morning, Smith. Did you karaoke last night? So British Columbia has the most consistent weather in all of Canada. Yeah. But apparently that means that it's maybe always cloudy. No, there's an affordable housing crisis. What the? Yeah. Does all of Canada get snow? No. But kinda.
Must be blocked from the other side.
I guess it does snow in Victoria, but just doesn't stay. Yeah, this would be in a point where I don't need to live near a city at all. Your cousin slipped off into a ditch driving in the ice roads. It's scary. Like, I've got snow tires on my car and I'm pretty experienced, but you know, like, I've slid through intersections before. Sometimes you just have to accept that you're not going to be able to turn and you just go with the flow. Great time to own a Subaru. My brother has a Subaru and it doesn't drive any better than my friggin' Elantra. But yeah, I wouldn't move to British Columbia like tomorrow. This would be in the far-flung future where I'm no longer tied down to a job. Yeah, see, people try to fight against the ice and you can't. Like, if you're sliding, you're already out of control. So you just almost let go of the wheel. Like, that's actually the right play. And you want to let go of the brakes. It's because they're heavy. The heavier your vehicle is, typically the better it works. Like, when I got my Elantra for the first time, which is a super tiny car, really, I didn't have winter tires on it, and it doesn't have any weight, so it was really hard to drive. Uh-oh. You're in Seattle? Yeah. Maybe if I live in BC, we'll meet up and we'll touch mustaches. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I need to consider climate change. It's got to be somewhere that isn't going to flood out. So I feel like living in Victoria is actually not a good thing. I hear that Seattle has really good breweries. Yeah. Good luck in Seattle. I'm not living in Seattle. You're crazy. But I mean, if I live in BC, going to Seattle's just, you know, drive across the border, get my car searched, get questioned by Border Patrol, and then be allowed in for a little while. And then have the Canadian Border Guard give me the stink eye on the way back.
Just not to draw attention here.
They got me, lad. They got me. Hope you're happy. If you read this, just take the stuff in the Norse Temple and run. Tell your mother I'm sorry. Well, never trust a redhead, I guess. I've been stuck in the snow before and had to dig myself out. What else has happened? I got stuck at an intersection because I was trying to turn right, but I didn't have my winter tires on my car, so I got stuck in this scenario where I couldn't get any traction. So I got out, found a bunch of like gravel on the side of the road, threw it underneath my tires, and then that was fine. I managed to escape. Okay, that was the last part of that chain. Which means I should be able to get this now? Some people put kitty litter in the back of their car so they can whip it out and use it for traction purposes. I've had to get underneath my car and just like shovel snow out from underneath it because the snow plows came by and made this big ridge between the exit of a parking lot and the main road. And when I went up on it, it all just bunched up underneath the skid plate of my car. Basically lifted my car up. Yeah, they are hugely important, which is why it's not legal to drive around to Quebec without them during the winter. And then in Ontario, insurance companies give you a discount if you have them. They're expensive though. It's like $1,000. Where the hell are the keys for this? You know, I don't care. You really want to try snow driving? Like just for fun? Have you ever driven a boat before? This is basically the same thing. Okay, apparently the keys aren't even in this friggin' city. It's actually really annoying from a game design perspective. So every single point up until this, the keys for the chest have been relatively nearby. And then all of a sudden, they're like, you know what? In this instance, screw you guys. We're going to throw the keys everywhere. Just annoying the real thing. I mean, I've gone to a parking lot after it's freshly snowed and just ripped around. It's kind of funny. And when I did driver training, we did evasion stuff. So you'd like slam on the brakes and then whip the wheel. I mean, it was fun, but it just gets old fast. It's like a Sea-Doo, like a jet ski. I got to drive on one a couple of years back, and after about 20 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't know why people have these things.
again I find traces of the Nephilim. By edict of the local king, I shall prayeth to him, that this light may be known as holy. These luminous placards are the divining rods of him who speaks to me. With effort, I seek the union of all his holy creations. Ita, Juno, Minerva, names that enter my head. Are these the Nephilim he reveals to me? Are these stones
I
their
think that's the right
signposts?
area, but
I pray for your guidance, Lord.
I
Amen.
don't. The names he's spouting are the names of the Isu. Yeah, everybody's got different interests. I'm actually glad that I didn't find it that fun, because it's stupidly expensive. Hey game, what weird ass angle do I need to achieve here? Just give it to me. I learned how to drive on a Chevy Silverado. No, like, you know, people are talking about how my GPU is really expensive, right? But compare my GPU that I buy once every like 5 to 7 years to a friggin' rally car, right? When you compare the two, they're not even in the same world. Okay, seriously, game. That's gotta be the right one. Oh, I gotta shoot the stupid dice. I'm an idiot. This is the Minesweeper problem, where you get fixated and you don't look around. Well, either way, even the like non-rally car version, like you're talking about like a Subaru WRX or something like that, they're still not even close to comparable. Just having a seizure here. Like everybody's got their hobbies. And yes, the parts in this machine are expensive, but you know, you gotta pick and choose your priorities. And I save up for, you know, X number of years. And that's what brings me joy. Everybody else needs to figure out what works for them, like be it vacations or, you know, body kits for cars. A buddy of mine leases cars because he likes to change his car all the time, and that's not cheap. You know, my dad collects motorcycles, basically. That's not cheap.
Shouldn't be seen. Better be hooded.
My TV is a plasma. It's like 15 years old.
You're dead.
I'm actually shocked it still works properly. If you look at it really closely, there's green pixels kind of dusting it. So, I mean, it's probably near the end of its life, but still. Ah! Does that make the parts any cheaper? Like, I don't think there's ever been a situation where a vehicle has been cheap. Like, it cost me $2,000 to fix my car last year. Oxygen sensors and catalytic converter and some of the crap. That's like half a top-end video card these days. I don't know, Canada doesn't have much of a driving culture. I don't think you can get anything that would be that cheap here. Anyway, I'm gonna drive my Elantra until it explodes, and then I'll probably just Uber. I don't use it enough to justify its existence, but it's fully paid off, so whatever. As long as it doesn't cost me more than $1,000 or $2,000 a year to keep going, I'll keep driving it. I do work from home, yeah. I'm lucky enough to be full-time remote. And it's contracted full-time remote. They can't break it. Exactly, Adam. Peace of mind is such a big deal. And I'm looking forward to that time when I have that. But not quite there yet. Working from home hype indeed, yeah. Yeah, it is super nice. I came from so a company that I worked for during the pandemic. Everybody started working from home, right? And then we got a new CEO in who was like, I'm a data-driven manager. I'm gonna sit and watch and see what works and what doesn't, and then we'll make decisions. And then he's like, okay, everybody needs to come into the office. But the funny thing is that we'd hired too many people over the pandemic era to have space. So it was a hybrid arrangement because we literally just didn't have the space. And he claimed he was a data-driven manager. So during a public town hall, I asked him where the data was for this decision because it was unpopular. And all the data that had been presented by management had said that our productivity hadn't changed. And he said some nonsense around like our juniors were not being mentored properly and whatever else. So I asked 12 juniors whether or not they'd been asked about this, and not a single one said they had been. So I prodded him farther, and he finally admitted that it was just a gut check on his part, and he felt it would be better. Anyway, a couple weeks later, I got laid off. You know, coincidence? Who knows? So I ended up working for another company that was full-time in the office. Now, it was only like 4 minutes away from my house, so I didn't really care that much. In fact, I walked a lot of the time. But then I got this opportunity that I'm currently in now, and it was full-time remote. And it's been pretty awesome as far as work is concerned. I had a recruiter contact me on LinkedIn or whatever, and they're like, yeah, I've got this position, it's full-time working for blah, blah, blah. It's full-time in the office 40 hours. And I'm like, there's no way I'm taking this. I don't know why they don't lead with the salary. I don't know, that CEO ended up getting fired by the board a year later, so clearly he wasn't so data driven, but anyway. It was still a very annoying part of my life. It definitely messed me up permanently. I don't know, they never told me. I rejected the offer outright. Road to part 100, yeah. Like, the napkin math of driving into the office is insane. And never mind just the expense of it. So you need a different type of car insurance. Your vehicle depreciates. You've got gas. You've got parking. Public transit sucks in this city, so you never use it. The stress of driving, having to pack food, or if you don't pack food, buying food every day is absolutely insane. I don't have to wear pants when I'm at work, when I'm at home. Like, just being able to roll out of bed and not have to waste a bunch of time. Like, you basically need a 40% increase in your salary to even remotely justify going into the office. Sure, remote working has its challenges, but what that meteor drop? Yeah, like, it's crazy savings. Like, the only reason I'm even thinking about, you know, not having a vehicle is because I'm not dependent on it for work. Every single time. I've been practicing, Smith. Every single time. Actually, today's short should be really good. I'm very excited to see how it does. And tomorrow's short should be pretty okay. Although it's not as good as today's. And then I don't have any more shorts lined up, so we need more content. Am I 100%ing this game? No. It'll be close though. I'm not gonna do the Valkyrie trials, they're stupid. They're just grindy garbage. But I am doing all the side quests. Sure, dude. I'm not opposed. You can't stand office work? One kidney stone a week. There you go. It is easy content when you're playing friend swap games. The truckers do make big bucks, but it comes at a cost. A lot of overtime, a lot of crappy hours, a lot of uncomfortable situations. Whereas I sit in my air-conditioned area, just playing multiplayer Notepad with people. Yeah, everybody's got something different, Adam. This is good, actually. Yeah, you're getting tumbleweeded to death. I've been smacked by a few of those. It's good that people like different things. Like, this world wouldn't work if we weren't different. It's good for my job security too. Like, the fact that people aren't capable of sitting there and staring at their computer screen all day is awesome for my job security. Yeah, that's why I'm starving myself right now. I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna try not to eat until after lunch. Gotta get that intermittent fasting in so I don't become a giant chungus. Never, ever, ever put food near your desk. It's like the worst possible thing you can do. Salmon is pretty tasty. I do have a bunch of salmon in my freezer. You only eat once a day, but your liquid calories keep you a chungus? Yeah, all that drinking. Over Christmas, I drank 32 liters of wine. Yeah, you need the dopamine hit. Yeah, 32 liters of wine, a pile of beer, all kinds of crap, and I gained over 15 pounds in a month. I'm down to 243 now. So I've almost got rid of it all, and I've done almost nothing other than just stop drinking. Alcohol's the worst. It's so many calories and no nutritional value. Yeah, I am a large being. But you can see my cheekbones still, like, I don't know. Anyway, I'll be right back. Run for sure.
I'm pretty sure Nikoko killed you more than I killed you.
Nah.
More than I killed
No.
more people.
No.
I'm do a random seed generator. No?
I've been killed more than that. You killed people me for you then me killed.
Man.
Well put, man.
That was unbelievably articulate. Is vor the porn genre? Like, is vor porn redundant?
Allow me to assist you.
I've never understood that whole consumption fetish thing. Like, where's the appeal? Just watch the Sarlacc in Star Wars and get all like hot out of the collar? I don't get it. Why are there charred bodies on the ground? Oh! Ah! Oh my god. Oh. Well, that would explain it. Yeah. So why don't I get a fire thing? Why are there charred bodies? Derp, derp. Is that bread just made out of pure fat? Actually, no, that's normal, right? Like it's 4 grams or 4 calories per gram. Yeah, I was 308 at my biggest. So we're almost the same person, Smith. So I went from 308 down to 209, but I had 0 muscle mass. I was eating like garbage, like a half an avocado mixed with Greek yogurt. Yeah, 209. My cheeks were so sunken in. Like it was just pure supermodel sort of thing. But again, I had no muscle mass. My arms were so tiny. So now, even though I'm at 240 or something, my body fat percentage is still in the low 20s right now. And I can do more than 1 pull-up. So that makes me more fit than what, like 80% of the population, even at my weight. The funny thing is that when I was last this weight, I was at 30-something% body fat. So there's a lot of nuance to that number. You know, weight isn't the be-all and end-all of stats. How do I get in there? Just open the door. Okay. Thane's bracers. I have no idea what that is. Anyway, one of the good things that came out of streaming was people encouraged me to work out. So I'm a lot healthier than I probably would have been if I hadn't started streaming. Which is kind of an interesting idea if you think about it. I do stream my workouts, but I don't leave them up on YouTube. So you gotta kind of catch it live. It's like an Easter egg. Boom. All right. Let's go and get out of this hellhole. How much fabric do I have? 5? I'd like to get lean enough to have visible abdominals, but I'm not sure I have the discipline. Part of the problem is I'm too sedentary. I don't even eat that badly. I eat chicken, vegetables, and rice and potatoes. The place I normally buy kale from didn't have any kale. It was sadness. key near here. There's 2 keys near here. Okay. The heck? This is another one of those find the magical underground entrance things. Two more hours and then my dumb short gets released in the world to be bullied. Norvik, your name means naught but sin. Burn and bleed down. Yoke of Loki's yoke. Okay, I got a key. Second cultist hideout key. Third cultist hideout key. Do I have the first? River Raid chest key. I'm missing the first cultist key. You still need to watch Pluribus? I've seen like one episode. It didn't really do anything for me. I don't watch TV. Kept falling asleep. I never watched Breaking Bad for the same problem. I watched like 4 or 5 episodes or something, and I got to the point where that dealer guy is trying to kill him or whatever, and he's still having this weird like ethical dilemma around whether or not he should eliminate this person he is locked in his basement. And I got tired of the build up, so I never watched the rest of it. That was it. Yeah, I just don't watch TV. I play video games. I stream. I'd rather be interacting with stuff than just sort of staring at something. Nikoko's got everything she needs. Toxic woman on woman love. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. I haven't watched the rest of Andor, or even, well, finished the first season, and then it's like the second season, I guess. I haven't watched Breaking Bad. What other shows out there are a big deal for some people? Not finishing Andor is criminal. Maybe I'm just a rebel. You know, I'm really taking the ethos of that to heart. Heated rivalry? I don't think that's ever going to be on my list of things to watch. Yeah, Wabu and Databasics harass me about it all the time. What other shows? I don't know, the Wheel of Time stuff looked kind of interesting, but I never watched it. You support me never finishing Andor? Is that only because of the meta trolling? I just don't sit there and stare at the screen. Like, if I have a block of spare time, it's like, what do I want to do? And 99% of the time, it's like, let's stream or work in something streaming related. That's the problem. Exactly. The key part is that I'm interacting. I just need one of those TV shows where you make choices. You know, you like vote on an outcome. I remember those things were experimented with a lot in the 90s and stuff, but it never really kept going. Like a visual novel? I don't even like visual novel games. Like, I'll never play Dispatch. Actually, if somebody paid me money to play it, I'd probably play it, but it's not on my list of games. But you could argue that Assassin's Creed is basically a visual novel based on its pacing. Got somebody to murder.
Greetings. Is this battlefield yours?
This is the gutter of an unchained Drengr. A lost Drengr. That is what I am. I am vile. I should not be allowed to suck on clean air.
A Drengr kills honorably, with glory and pride. Were these men not innocent?
Many of them were. Many were not. Their blood is now mingled, and it stinks of the iron of my blades. What an end!
Yeah, the quality of it looked really good.
Beloved Ragnar Lothbrok. He always kept me in check. He steadied the ship of my Hooker. Without him, I have lost my bearings. I scare myself. Not a thread of decency remains. The Drengr I was, I have lost him. Would you end this suffering for me?
You live with a great pain, one that cannot be eased by a Vergilt, nor a reckoning.
Yes, you know my pain, and you look as though you could end it. Do this then, a final kindness for an unworthy wretch.
Sure.
Lost Drengr, I will fight you and help you find what Ragnar gave you.
Loki's children, take me one and all.
What the heck? No warning. No, Smith, it's just very cold.
Let this death be the only good I have done.
It's like minus 18 Fahrenheit or so.
Odin welcomes all kinds, so long as they war louder and drink faster than the last man.
It's gonna be like this all week too. It's a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday. Yeah, it's minus 22 Celsius right now, so that's what? Still in the negatives Fahrenheit. Hey, pussy. Okay. Alright, where's the first cultist key then? East of climb the tower should ladder find the key at the dock. What? What? Yeah, minus 22 outside. It's not horrendous. It's here. It's going to be between minus 25 and minus 30 for the rest of the week. Today is the warmest day of the week. I need to go out and get groceries, though, at some point, so I'm going to have to deal with it. But my car is not going to be very happy. So I'm going to have to... Instead of just like driving to the grocery store, I'm gonna have to drive around for a little while to really warm it up so that when I get out of the grocery store, it actually starts up. Very annoying. I guess worst case, I could just have it towed. But the problem is when it's really, really cold out, the availability of tow trucks drops significantly. Because of, you know, vehicular accidents and other people having car issues. My car battery is really good. It's one of those gel batteries, so it usually behaves pretty nicely, but it's not the battery that fails. All right. Should be able to get this last bit in the city here. And then we can do the story. It's crazy how much warmer I feel, even though the temperature is only 5 degrees warmer. I was a popsicle yesterday. I was wearing a hoodie and everything. Winter is the warmest weather? You're crazy. The one nice thing, though, is that this room doesn't end up getting super hot because of the computers. So winter's nice for that. Am I really okay with playing Peak today? Yeah. I probably should eat if we're gonna do that soon. I like Peak more than RV there yet. Yay! 3 keys collected from the entire universe. My beat is pressuring you to play right now. Speed him up. You won't fight back. But sure, yeah. I definitely need to eat before we do that.
It is. Go forth and walk his holy steps, new child.
Tell how wide I'm getting. Calling me fat.
Little one, can you help me? I am looking for some friends. Do the names Hjor and Juvina mean anything to you?
I think I know that name. A woman. She's from Biamiland.
Very smart.
She sounded funny, so I asked her once. Hope it wasn't rude of me. You want to speak to the dockmaster, Grigory. I've seen him talking with her before.
My thanks.
Thick and solid tight. Where are you going with this, Boosie?
Hey, friend. Could you help me find some of my people? I'm looking for Hjor and Juvina.
Sure. I know him. Are you a friend?
I am.
I am fat.
You will get no help from me, or any of the other merchants for that matter. Now, if you don't mind.
Bitter. Has Hjor wronged him somehow?
It's true. If I'm gonna become a male model, I definitely need to get leaner. Maybe I just need to embrace it. Like Spiny. Use my aura. Command presence. Who do I need to talk to here?
What do
This
you
is the
see?
Dockmaster. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's why I get constantly hit on. It's all the chonk.
I'm looking for some friends. Been told to ask around this harbor. Juvina and Hjor.
Just ask your aunt.
Sure, I know plenty.
Of that I'm certain.
And what about me? What about my way? Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
Are you smelling him? What was that? Smells like chicken.
You must be the Dockmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Hjor and Luvina.
You know Hjor and Juvina?
Yeah, it's pretty lame, Wabu.
We know each other from Norway. Bid farewell to that land, but not old friends.
You may be glad to hear they fare quite well in Jorvik.
It does not surprise me. They're driven, and so am I. Now I would like to see them again.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Hjor and Juvina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
You know what? I give him a coin.
A manor. Hjor and Juvina have done well for themselves.
Dude was useful. Worth $1.
Keep your coin pouch close to you. There are pocket thieves around lately.
Wait for the Yuletide feast. Snow, wine, food. It is truly the best time of the year. Have you got?
It's the most wonderful time of the
Survey the
year.
area, Sunan.
Oh, the seagull inn in the background.
This is their home.
Land of the poop hawks.
The place has been ransacked. This body. It's not Hjor or Lufna.
I actually slept the best I've slept in a couple of months.
There was a struggle here.
I only got up once.
Outside.
But the problem was is I laid there for like half an hour, and I think it's just because I'm starving right now. I think it was just low calorie insomnia.
Blood, but no body. Which way did they go?
But yeah, things rise and fall arbitrarily, right?
Scattered.
A lot of it isn't even
Thief was looking for something.
based on anything specific, right? It's just like your perspective changes for no reason.
Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues.
I'm gonna throw some stuff in the air fryer soon. If we're gonna be playing around noon, I'm gonna need some stuff in me.
Come closer. Now. It's me, Juvina. It's Eivor.
Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them?
Breathe, Luvina. You're rattled. You know me. I'm a friend.
Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help, on my honor.
I guess we're having a date at noon.
I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks.
Who were they? Why were they after you?
They were after this. I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it.
A poor fellow soldier of Christ.
You know him?
I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where is Hjor?
Which VR game?
I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe.
RV game?
Need
No.
to cloak myself
I think
here.
we're playing Peak. Peak is a better game anyway.
They are still looking for me. Hide low. We can slip past them.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
She can't have gotten far. She's literally behind you guys. This cloak? I mean, it's a little gaudy. So this is the problem of playing on this difficulty level. The guards are basically able to see through walls, and they react instantly. Oh, this guy just takes it. We do need to bring back capes.
Go meet your god.
I wonder if there's a scorpion mod for this game.
I do not see any others. Let's keep moving. This way. Let's go. I think it is safe now. Gods, Eivor. Your arrival could not be better timed. Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again.
Yeah, it's in Mortal Kombat.
We fled one.
Get over here.
Find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will. The ones who attacked you? Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them. Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here. But they are coded. They could belong to anyone.
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It is good to find you well, Yor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in your city. Free figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power. However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves.
Slow your roll, yo.
Running around the city, poking and prodding and
Yeah, it's
killing
Christmas
and
time.
They nearly did me, Yor.
What?
These people sent the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads. Listen to our Yor.
No, this is
Corruption has seeped
Northern
its way
England.
into Jorvik. But King Richier's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I'll need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
No, I'm not. Well, I'm kind of watching Loki when I do cardio.
To our townspeople, the Yuletide must go on.
Enough. The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Sure, I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Juvina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl's Drenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it.
It doesn't feel goofy at all.
Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I have seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If
If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want, not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear. What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I'll rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've
Hello,
been
Dr.
sticking their hands
Mateen.
in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Pure, send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said, we don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come, I will take you back to Ljufina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It
good
went
enough.
well enough. Richier will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this.
No, I haven't played Oblivion Remastered. I've never played Oblivion, actually, so it'd be a decent experience, I think.
I will find much honor following Allfather. Grant, my time will soon come.
I don't even know what came out in
Forgive me for stepping
2025.
away. I grow weary of those pissing contests.
My love, I am sorry for what happened.
I think there was Sinners
Nonsense.
and...
You have your duties to fulfill. Besides, a few bandits is hardly something to worry
I don't know, Ballerina,
Only
which wasn't
glad
very
you were
good.
not harmed. Eivor, I will be around if you need me.
Once you catch the tail, you do not let go. Old habits die with the struggle.
Jor has changed, softened.
Politics. It takes the Norse out of a Norse.
I like the action in Ballerina, but everything else about it sucked.
You've made something of yourself.
And they need to stop jerking off John Wick in alternative movies.
What do you have there?
Christian texts, the Gospels, Ecclesiastes, the Revelation of John. The Red Hand steals all they can find. We may run the city now, but the Christians must still be allowed to worship as they see fit.
Seems the Red Hand disagrees.
What's more, Althon is worried they will come for the archives next. Between this and all the uproar at the harbor, I would say we have some leads.
So this armor is a pre-order bonus for one of the DLCs. So it is not in the usual aesthetic of the items that show up in this. So ignore that piece. It is fundamentally divine. You should think of it as like a store item, which obviously deviates from the Viking aesthetic.
I went by the harbor when I first arrived. The Dogmaster looked wary when I asked about you.
That does not surprise me.
There isn't an eagle in this game. There is a raven.
As if he's been ordered to by the council. Jor would never wrong the people like that, even if Richier demanded it. The Dogmaster is a thief and a liar.
A man in need of a throttling. I'll have another look around the harbor.
Try the trade depot. It's where he's holding the merchants' wares.
What does the Red Hand want with Christian texts?
That is the question. Whatever it is,
So Odin
will not go to
spoke to
retrieve.
ravens.
They have even burned people alive who refuse to hand over what they demand.
Where is the largest collection
Eivor
of texts in the city?
speaks with the ravens.
But they haven't been so bold as to attack it yet.
The raven has a dumb skin on it because I put it on it.
I'll try my luck there.
The raven doesn't start that way.
I'll get started at once. No, I need you here. Listen to the voices in this hall. Look for any signs, changes in behavior, anything.
I would swallow a horse heart to join you, Eivor.
I know, old friend. Your loyalty is why I need you here. I'll return when I find something.
Everything that looks out of place is weird DLC crap or something. So if you go to the store and you look at what they sell, like it's nonsense that doesn't make any sense for this game. Actually, that one's kind of okay. But anyway, you get the idea. How I come with the pricing? I don't know. I'd never buy any of this crap. Am I into Norse mythology? No. I'm pretty ignorant of it all. The vibrant weapon pack. Okay. Like, look at this nonsense. So they give you 300 credits just to give you a taste, but you can't even really do anything with it. I mean, you can choose to engage with this stuff if you want, or you can choose not to. I choose not to. And, you know, it makes some people happy, whatever. But the idea that there's these microtransactions in a single-player game is absolute insanity. What happened to immersion? Players don't care about that. And I think that's fine. Like, it's up to the player to choose how they want to interact with the game. And if somebody wants to, you know, look like some warrior out of some Disney property, then so be it. Who am I to stop them, right? Most of the reason why I look the way I do is because I haven't bothered engaging with the appearance changing stuff, if I can even remember how it's done. There is a way to change the item appearance somewhere. I don't remember. Yeah, there was a way to steal it. How does this work? Oh, you gotta go to Gunnar. Yeah, people spend money on that stuff, right? And it's really easy for them, like relatively speaking, to make that content. So that's why it's full of it. Yeah, so Terra had this DLC stuff where you could have a car, like it was a police car, and it made this dumb noise, and there was police outfits and stuff, and it really screwed with the overall aesthetic of the game.
This must be where Arthur shuffles the council papers. He's not here. Pile of official scrolls, stamped with a seal. I should look around.
And that's part of the reason why people were really looking at Call of Duty's cosmetics this time around, because, you know, you had your Beavis and Butthead and Family Guy skins, and they were really jarring.
I will leave with these at once.
Of course. A4, isn't it? What brings you to our archives?
I've come to ask about these Christian texts. Juvena tells me the Red Hand is stealing them.
And destroying them. I fear they will attack these archives next. The abbess here has offered to bring the texts somewhere safe. She's been working diligently on this matter.
You flatter me, Lord. I only wish to help.
Abbess Ingeborg, this is Eivor, our honored guest from the south. Eivor has offered to help rid Jorvik of the Red Hand.
Apparently they've already broken their promise to have more grounded cosmetics this time around. But I mean, this stuff is going to continue as long as people keep buying it, and they do.
An abbess does not strike me as a suitable choice against a gang of ruthless bandits.
It is my duty to protect the role of Christianity in our lives. Texts like this Gospel of Matthew were created for more than just perusing. They are a gift. They spread the word of God, and it is that which must be preserved, whatsoever the cost.
I admire your resolve, but unless the Red Hand is dismantled, they'll continue to harm those in possession of these texts. The Red Hand seems to know where to look for these texts. It may be someone is guiding them. What can you tell me? You know something else.
I never buy this stuff. Well, that's not true. I guess in Path of Exile 2, I've technically bought some.
I suspect something foul.
But Path of Exile 2 is different.
I've heard whispering, collusion, and the bishop. He has been sneaking around the rectory. Often
I'm totally okay with microtransactions in free-to-play games.
Time I pay these men of faith a visit.
The rectory is on the road to the minster. I should look for the bishop there.
Move it. Path of Exile 2's cosmetics are pretty bad, though, a lot of the time. I don't know what they're smoking. You're gonna swipe that card? Mr. Flash, you're all about that gooner action, though, right? Bikinis and whatever else. I'm sure you're already pretty deep in Arknights. How's it going? Are you guys freezing in Texas yet? Hey, they know their audience, Pussy. Besides, weed's legal here. You can do what you want. I could walk down this street and get high as the kite right now if I was so inclined. Just went outside, pure ice.
Rectory.
Nice.
The abbess said she suspected secrecy among the priests and bishop. Seems quiet. Where is everyone?
Look, they know that their audience is primarily made up of 12 to 30-year-old degens. They're gonna milk their audience as much as they can. And as long as people keep buying this stuff, they'll keep producing it.
Oh, get away!
Stop! Enough!
Leave me be, please!
No, Dr. Mateen, it actually didn't change anything.
The Red Hand.
A whole bunch of weed stores popped up overnight.
Please, I don't want any trouble.
And then most of them went out of business.
So why are you still here?
Waiting for the bishop. One of our brothers said he would return soon. That's all I know, I swear.
I think a lot of the speculation around like weed stocks and stuff was the idea that Canada would export it, but that hasn't happened either, so... The market never changed. Yeah, you can buy it straight up from stores. I can buy it from government-approved websites. They'll literally mail it to me.
Someone is hiding in there. Doubt he'll come out. We'll have to find a way in.
Hi there, Teddy.
Muskie. Been here long?
There's 1, 2, 3 weed stores that are still open within walking distance of me.
I hear you priests have been hiding ever since some Christian texts went missing. What are you hiding from?
The Red Hand? Who else? They muscle their way to and fro. No one has done a thing about it.
Is it cheaper than alcohol? Depends upon what you're looking for, I guess.
He finished tending to a private matter, but that was some time ago.
Show me there.
What do you mean to do with him?
You don't need to inhale stuff. You
Lord,
can
forgive me.
get oils and candies and stuff.
Vide collecta supra in terra aetheres.
Like there's
Est ad eum
energy
et
drinks that have been infused with weed, which
Perabit tuorum, si ego
seems like an
nutene
interesting
vivere
combination, but anyway.
The bishop's quarters. What is that burning? Lord above! The bishop! No, I can't look. Oh, dear Lord.
Let's move the barbecue.
It looks like suture shit. A charred letter beneath the body. He must have tried to hide it before he died. Several Christian texts. The abbess was right to cast suspicion the bishop's way. Blood. There was a struggle here.
Yeah, so the way it works is the stores are walled off basically, so you can't see into them. It's kind of like how cigarette packaging is now generic here, that kind of thing. So you go in, you usually have to show your driver's license or some sort of identification before you can actually wander into the area. And then there's a whole bunch of various products. So if you're looking for like the biggest bang for your buck, it's probably the oils. There's all kinds of varieties. Fellow brothers of the light, it is with a heavy heart that I will be resigning from my duties at the minster. The texts we kept there have been compromised, and I can no longer tolerate the abbess's methods. God forgive me for desecrating these sacred texts. My brothers, listen carefully. The church is no longer safe, holy grounds. As I write this letter, I fear there may be an attempt on my life. Remember this name, the firebrand she is.
Someone knew the bishop was conflicted and killed him before he could say a word. It's a confession. The bishop played a part in destroying these texts against his own will. The rest of the letter is burned, but makes mention of the minster and the abbess. Is that where she's been keeping these texts?
Look around. Search every room. They're around here somewhere.
It's them. It's the Red Hand. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Quiet. Is there a Red Hand? I need to leave.
We will burn that sinner just like the others.
I'm out.
We will complete our work. You cannot stop us.
Target sent the Red Hand after me. It must be closing in. It's time I head to the minster. The abbess knows more than she's letting on.
All right, I'm gonna get my meal started because we're gonna be doing peeking a little bit. I'll be back in a minute. I don't actually mind the whip. Oh, we're getting some underboob. Do you want ice cream? Damn it. Ice cream? You want ice cream? Ugh. Love me! Love me! Ah, violence! Run for sure.
I'm pretty sure Nikoko killed you more than I killed you.
Nah.
More than I killed more people. I mean, if you a random seed generator.
I've been killed more than that. You killed me before you then me killed. Well put, man.
That was unbelievably articulate. Here's my D&D campaign. You enter a tavern. The air is smoky, difficult to see through. You step forward. Through the haze, you see a wooden table. It is hewn from some large, hard wood. Atop it, there are pieces of parchment, charcoal for scratching, and whittled dye. There, you realize that you are now the dungeon master. Yes, Bloodblade. I knew him in the year of 1733. By that time, he was already quite elderly.
You don't need to jump to grab it, by the way.
Oh god, no!
Coco. Bathing in blood, hell yeah. Works for me. I'm actually like 800 years old. The queen is dead. I am the queen now. Suck it, Wabu. I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Oh no! My hubris! I'm gonna have a chicken wrap, Teddy. Cat clip is 10 out of 10. There's a few cat clips. We're talking about the one where I'm huffing yellow paint or setting things on fire or slapping some chick around with a ice cream cone or feeding grandma poop. All of them.
Love me!
Okay.
We have waited in the shadows for too long.
Nobody pets the cat. They only hate on the cat. Didn't I open this already? Or is this POI literally just the same as the other POI? Man, they're doing a good old-fashioned book burning down here.
What? Just what do you think you're doing? Blasphemy! Stop this at once!
Abbess, look. They are burning all of these passages. Why are you not stopping this?
She is literally the red hand.
I ordered them to.
What?
The vellum that burned before you are covered in lies. So long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
Lies? Abbess, what has happened to you? We are God's children all. Do not renounce him like this. Please, I beg of you. You can still repent. God will forgive you. You know he will.
Your mind has been poisoned, but worry not. We have the antidote. We will set a new example to which all may aspire.
You're mad. You won't get away with this. I won't let you.
No one to tell. No one who will hear your cries. If you cannot bear to watch them burn, then you should burn with them.
started a chicken wrap, Teddy. Stop, drop, and roll, man.
I want it all destroyed.
Wait,
Every text,
does she have
every
clones?
passage, every scribbled piece of paper, everything. It is time to end this. Yes, Firebrand.
So she has 2 body doubles?
Yeah, this is the Firebrand. She'll kill whoever stands in her way. Time I get between her and her next victim.
Question mark is the issue here. Not the Firebrand. How many red-headed women do I have to murder? Ah, okay, so she came to me. How's it going, Odin?
This fire that burns inside. I've always had it. A longing to do something grand and important. But that door was always shut to me. My methods deemed too severe. I was cast out, shunned, scorned. But the Order, they took notice of me. Saw that it was courage that drove me. Courage to change the world for the better. They reopened that door.
And you used your chance to
I'll put some jalapeno relish and some Dijon on it. It might actually have a little bit of flavor.
I've seen time and time again what happens when people are left to interpret for themselves. Knowledge must be controlled. Only then can the message be widely understood. The day where there is but one truth draws nearer. One truth, that is what the Order offers.
This one sought to spark a new flame, but did so with a heavy hand. Not a teacher's tongue.
This cleansing of yours ends here.
My work is incomplete, but not inconsequential. There are others who carry on. For one of the 4 is us.
Why did you say that? What does it mean?
Now I go. A flame that grows bright and burns ever more, ever light.
To Helheim.
Tomato soup and grilled cheese is a classic. Disgusting, but a classic. Tomato soup is no fun. Grilled cheese is good though. Abbas fingerboard.
She'll want to know about Abbas Ingeborg's involvement.
Okay. Poked in the face.
Chancellor Yurin. She'll want to know about Abbas Ingeborg's involvement.
All right, friends, I'm gonna go eat lunch or whatever and get ready for peak, and then we'll be back later. I mean, I'm sure your soup is fantastic, but me and tomatoes just don't get along. Who is out there today?
sagde mer att det och du är ska en hög vid det som ni ute i alla tycker.
Nya breja. Tatarin sagt nog var tillgivna storgrytum häfta. Så allt är i lager. För gatum vet i flott allan vedliga husten.
I don't even know what I feel like. What I feel like raiding. Whatever, screw it. Raiding's dumb anyway. Yeah, I am pretty weak. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you in about 10 minutes for a different game. You know, stay warm out there. I'll see you around.